If it's migration that is driving the housing crisis, then why didn't house prices fall when there was COVID and there was no migration into this country? It's a rare morning at home, so we're getting ready for school before I head over to see the amazing campaigns in Perth and Adelaide. And one of the things that is really worrying me about this election campaign as it goes on is this creeping trend from Dutton and sadly from Labor as well to say that migration is the source of the problem for things like housing. If it's migration that is driving the housing crisis, then why didn't house prices fall when there was COVID and there was no migration into this country? And the answer is that this housing crisis has been looming for decades. In the 1980s, it used to cost 3 times the average income to buy a home, and now it's between 8 and 10. Labor and Liberal are giving $176 billion in tax handouts to wealthy property investors who've already got multiple homes. They give more money to someone who's got 5 homes to go and buy their 6th than they do to people to go and buy their first.
Well, if they're handing out money to people who already have 5 homes and they're give more money even though they already have multiple, then why don't they give people who don't even have a home a chance to have a home in a safe country?
The Greens are going to make housing an issue this election, and we're going to tackle the real causes of the housing crisis. Stopping those tax handouts to wealthy property investors that are denying renters the chance to buy a home, capping rent increases so that people don't have to keep dealing with unlimited rent rises that are pushing them to the brink, and building homes that people can genuinely afford, not more expensive properties built by developers who are just out for making money, but genuinely affordable homes that people can actually afford. We can fix the housing crisis. We don't need to blame migrants, people who are just coming here seeking a better life. It's going to take a bit of courage because we're going to have to take on those wealthy property investors. But if we do that, we can make sure that in this wealthy country of ours, everyone has a roof over their head.
Authorised by Jay McCall, Australian Greens, Canberra.